What's up YouTube? Mr. Ferguson back once again. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day, morning, evening, wherever you are. Hope it's great. It's windy today, so hopefully our wind shield on my mic is gonna work because we got blustery trees. You may be able to see it behind me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we jump into the video, guys, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, we're doing a lot of different things here on the lawn care channel. We were flying the drone, showing you the cut and the mow last video, which is gonna kind of tie into what we're briefly gonna go over here in just a moment. But today is round two. We've got some very small window to be able to apply our Velocity PM with our second application. And some of you as well, oh, sorry about that. There we go, that's a little bit better right there. Some of you have already talked to New Farm representatives, I know. The carpenter bees are everywhere. And they have basically stated, and we know that when we're talking about using Velocity PM, I'll grab the bottle since it's sitting right behind me, that we need to apply this at the proper rate, number one, right? We need to read the label. Number two, we need to wait 14 to 21 days, and we don't want to really go past 21 days because according to New Farm and according to experts of this product, you're basically starting over again if you don't do your second or your third application. Now, you don't have to do the third application, but if you're still seeing the target weed in your lawn, you want to do that third application. Well, one of the requirements for Velocity PM is the temperatures must be, outside air temperatures need to be between 70 and 90 degrees. You don't want it to be too high, over 90. You don't want to do it when it's under 70. It can just be bad for you for reasons that we're not going to go into. So today we're in a window where it's above 70. It's 80 degrees. We're right around 80, 82 degrees today. However, there is a blustery wind going on. If you're somebody that doesn't spray a lot and you're trying to get into lawn care, it's not always wise to spray in the wind. Your spray can blow around. If it's something that's going to be something fertilizer based or herbicide based, fertilizer wise, you could spray more area than others. You can have dark spots. It can not look good. When you're talking about herbicide, you can possibly over apply certain areas with the wind blowing it into certain areas and not apply it to others. So it can be a problem. So just be aware of that. But we are going to go ahead because today is going to be a rare day. We're over 70. It gives the time for the plant to be able to take it up. I think tomorrow we're going to be in the 70s and then we're going to trend back down to the 60s. So it's going to give the plant a good amount of time to absorb this. I am going to go ahead, and this is another test that we're going to do. I'm applying this to the entire lawn, So we've already done an over application, way over on the front lawn. However, I'm still seeing Poa triv. I still see Poa annuate, and I still got my tall fescue. So we're going to apply the proper amount to the entire lawn. And I've showed you guys in recent videos that we're not going to go over all that today. We've got Poa triv popping up over here. We've got it popping up on the side. I've seen it on the other side over here. So I do have a solution. Remember, I told you guys in the live stream, I was talking about how it is super thick in here. It's not like a biostimulant. I don't know if you can hear this. You can't hardly hear any liquid at all. It's very clay-like. It's very solid. It's not liquid-like. And I think I have a solution for that. And that's going to be, I don't know if you guys live with women like me. I've got 3 girls. But this guy right here, instead of a stir, it's a tumbler type straw. So don't tell them. And if they're watching this, I'm sorry. You can hear that. It's a metal straw from one of their drinking cups. That's exactly what I'm going to use to stir this bad boy up and get it all correctly. So if you do, I know some people have said, I bought Velocity PM, you will need to stir this up. I wasn't aware of that. It says shake well, but I've shook this thing. I shake it, and I barely got liquid to come out. So now I'm going to put on the screen our amounts. I told you guys about Bermuda Lawn Calculator or Calendar, excuse me, and you type in the max rate, which for Velocity PM, I know this now, 2.25 ounces per acre. It converts that down. We know it's 0.05 per 1,000 square feet. We're doing 8,200 square feet here in my lawn. That's an approximate number. It's not dead on accurate, but approximate. So we're doing roughly 12 milliliters. And I have the exact amounts on my phone here, but it's roughly 12, maybe a little bit higher. But that's what we're going to apply. Now, I'm doing the entire. So this is going to be our second application for the front lawn. This is going to be the very first application for my back lawn. I need to mow. However, once you apply this, you can't mow 2 days before, and you don't want to mow 2 days after. So it is going to slow down the growth now of my entire lawn. So my backyard, hopefully it doesn't drop the dark color that it has right now. As you can see behind me, I'm hoping that the green from the lawn supply company AMS that we just applied, I hope this green stays like it. But I'm hoping that this may be a necessary evil of putting this guy down to prevent poatriv next year. We're going to find out, and I'm going to try to stick to doing, this is round 1 for the back and the side, and I wouldn't so much be doing the entire lawn if I didn't see so much triv on the left. I see a lot of triv over here on the corner. I've showed you guys, so go back, watch the previous videos within the last week, and you'll see. So that's the goal today, is we're applying our second round of Velocity PM, but we're going to put it on the front lawn. I hope that's not a mistake to go ahead and apply the proper amount to the front lawn, being we over applied the first time. I don't know what to do there. I don't want to have to start over as New Farm says, but with over applying, I'm just going to go for it. It's going to be another test. As Rich said from the lawn mechanic, you can see what happens in my lawn and you can decide, well, don't do that if you buy Velocity PM. So that's the only thing I'm putting in my tank today. I do see little weeds, as again, for those that may be joining my channel or new to my channel, as a test only, I did no pre-emergent this year. So I do have, and you can see we're looking good. I mean, there's not a major infestation of weeds in my lawn at all. However, sometimes while I'm mowing, I will see little weeds here and there. I thought about a dab of Speed Zone to go in here, but I'm not even going to mess with it like that. I don't want to double herbicide it up and do something crazy and cook the grass. So it's windy. Let's apply this. Let's get it in. Again, we're doing 12 milliliters. Last thing I'll talk about, I showed everybody after I messed up and over applied the front lawn. This today, since we're doing 12 ounces, now I'm glad I did buy that variety pack of the 20 milliliter syringe on Amazon. I've got several 10 milliliter syringes for the entire lawn. We need to do 12 milliliters, so I need to use this 20 right here. So we're going to do just a little less than half, obviously 12 milliliters. So hopefully we're going to be able to suck that up, apply that in the backpack sprayer. I'm going to do the full 4 gallons full of water with just the herbicide, and we're going to apply it evenly as best we can with the wind, stopping when the wind gusts up. I'm going to stop, and I can't really show you the peat nozzles, but I'm using the nozzle that basically gives me almost like a 10-foot wide spray, and it comes straight down. It's not a broadcast out. It's a straight down, almost like a line nozzle. So that's the best I can tell you. If you're interested in those, go to GCIturfacademy.com. You can buy these nozzles for Flow Zone, and it works great. It's a wide area so that you don't have to turn around and walk basically on top of each other, and you can get the spray done quickly, and that's what we want to do. We want to do it correctly, but we want to get it done quickly. So I'm going to mix this up, and then I'll just show you real fast a couple clips of me spraying the lawn. So let's get it done before the wind decides to come back and blow all over the place. All right, so we're only using 12 milliliters of product. So I'm going ahead and filling my water up pretty much almost to the top of my sprayer. Let me get my hose out of the grass. I don't want to get product all over that if I don't have to, and I don't have to. So let me fix that while I'm out of the shot. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do this mix on camera instead of fast forwarding it or whatever. Let's do that real fast for anybody that maybe wants to buy it, wants to see it. So it's hard to show you. Now I'm shaking this thing well. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like a pasty, I mean, it looks kind of liquidy in there now, and I don't know if temperature matters, and I don't know how well the GoPro can catch this. Of course, this is liquid gold, so we're being very careful. So it's like a chalky white Mylanta tenacity sort of looking product, and as someone mentioned, it's the smart thing is to lean it forward a little bit so you don't have to stick your syringe all the way down in there. It covers the outside of the syringe, and it can be difficult to suck it up. So I've already taken the tip off the syringe. We're pressed in, so now I'm going to try to pull out 12. So with that said, it's more easily said than done. Let me try to put this on my leg, lean it a little forward here where it won't fall. Somebody's saying this is going to be a disaster, but hopefully that's not the case. So, all right, got it in there, and let's suck up about 12. Okay, we was able to successfully do it without stirring it up. There we go. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it. And so out of all that we've done, the project lawn and my lawn, the line is about right here. This is how much product I've used. I don't know if you can see it through the sunlight, but it's right about where that line is. But there we go. So I filled it up to right around, let's see, 15, 14, 13. I actually need to push some out. I don't want to over apply, that is for sure. So there we go. So now we're right at 12. So 10, 11, 12. So we're right at 12. And that is liquid gold. So we're going to put this cap on immediately. Didn't even need to stir it, but the next time I do, now that I've gotten this straw dirty, this metal straw, we'll use that when we get to the bottom. But there we go. So we've got exactly 12, and it may call for on the calculator a little bit point something. Oh, I don't care. 12 is good. 12 is fine. So we're going to apply 12. So we're just going to shoot that into the 3 gallons or so, 3.5 gallons. There we go. That's 12 milliliters. I'm actually going to wash it off in there to give it the little bit of extra, and that might be the point whatever that, you know, I needed. Suck up some water and spit it back out. There we go. Clean the syringe a little bit. There we go. So we've applied Velocity PM. We can reuse that later. Now we need to add a little bit more water, and I'm just going to do a good old-fashioned shake, and it's kind of settled down to the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen that. Let me get the GoPro. Let me show you guys this. I don't think I've ever seen this. So look at this, taking you inside. Look at that. Wild. Look at all the Velocity PM just sitting down there near the end. I don't know that I like that, but that's 12 milliliters, so that's wild. So hopefully you're able to see that. And we're gonna stir this bad boy up, because now that I'm seeing it settle on the water, down at the bottom of the water, we really want to blend this up in the water. So be right back. All right, so now that we went ahead and put away the Velocity, we're going to throw this in our drill, and let's mix it up. All right, so as I look down in here, guys, it definitely is blended in, but it just looks like a little bit more foamy water than normal. That's it. Very clear mix. Almost looks like there's nothing in here. You would not know unless you put it in here yourself that there was a herbicide in here. So, but we're going by the label and believing. We're going to tell, you know, when we apply this evenly to the lawn, we're really going to, now it's foaming up a little bit as I add the rest of the water in. If you didn't know, if you didn't watch somebody put something in here, it does look a little more foamy, but it's very clear. So if you if it's something you're doing and you're very terrible at putting stuff down, which I can be, I'm going to mix all this back up again one more time. You may want to add a dye. Somebody asked me about that today, a blue dye to help you see where it's applied, and so you don't overlap. That would, I mean, I wouldn't fault you for doing that. Better careful than overlapping, because it is a clear liquid. And obviously when it's windy like it is today, you probably don't want to do it, but with the temps going down here soon, I don't have a choice. So that's why I'm doing it today, unless I wait. And then waiting, it's just, yeah. If I mow, it's better today to just go ahead and apply this and get it, because I told you guys when May gets around, it's going to automatically be dying out anyways. So I'm really anxious to see what it's going to look like with our front lawn, applying more of this, although it's way less than what we did before. We over applied in the front lawn alone. I really want to see this target this underneath my window, bedroom window, on the side over here. I really want to see this backyard Poa triv get handled. Not so much Poa annua. I'm more looking at this as the Poa triv. It's not something you can just dig up. It comes back. I've tried digging it up. It's either the green shoots Roundup foam, or it's digging it up and then dealing with it year after year, because you don't get it all. You have to do a wide area. You have to cut out some of the good grass and reseed, and so it can be aggravating. All right, let's mount the backpack and let's just do a spray real fast. guys, we've applied another spray of Pure Gold into my lawn, and maybe some people literally thought I was spraying Pure Gold in my lawn, because I think I might title my video this kind of a little clickbaity, right? But when you talk about that bottle, for those that don't know, of herbicide that kills Poa annua, that kills Poa triv, with several applications in a cool season lawn, which are cool season weeds, it targets them, or $533 bottle of herbicide. It's liquid gold, trust me. You don't want to spill it, you don't want to mess up and over apply like me and waste money like that. So it is literally, I've just put liquid gold on my lawn in an attempt to clean up my Poa triv at a cost of looking beautiful. You know, we're not looking bad. Obviously right now we're looking good. We're going to see what happens in the next 14 days to see how does this affect now the backyard. How does applying the proper amount affect my turf, GCI turf, if you will. So if you have GCI turf type tall fescue spreader elite, this is going to affect it by slowing the growth. We know, or we think, we over applied. So how much will it slow the growth? Will I still have to mow it? We're going to find out the answer to all these. But more importantly, what about the front lawn? We over applied already in the front lawn. Now we just put more on top of it to try to really smash that Poa triv down in the front lawn. Is it worth it? Why, you know, what's going to happen to the front lawn? Is it going to toast it now? You've just torched it because now you've put 3 times as much or 30 times the amount, Mr. Ferguson. Why would you do that? For YouTube, for you guys to show you, because it's just grass. And guess what? We can plant more here at my house. We'll be just fine. We can plant more in the fall. Now is the time to try it. We may kill the triv and we may kill the Poa. Keep in mind, if you've got Kentucky bluegrass, this is not a product that you want to purchase and use. If you have Kentucky bluegrass, this herbicide will target that type of grass and really harm it worse than tall fescue for sure, because like Poa triv, a spreading fescue, or excuse me, a spreading cool season weed, we got Kentucky bluegrass spreading grass. So you can see the similarities. You can see why the herbicide would hurt Kentucky bluegrass more than tall fescue, because it thinks it's the Poa triv. It has similar qualities and similarities there. So that's the video, guys. We'll come back. I'm obviously going to give you updates after this second round of Velocity PM. This side has got a lot of triv on my right, and we've got a little bit on the left, and we've got a little bit right underneath beside the camera here. So we've got a lot to watch. And as well as the front yard, I actually walked out after work and hardly could find the Poa triv we sprayed on round 1, though we over applied. So a lot of interesting questions that will be answered in the days to come. Stay subscribed. Give me your comments below. God bless you. Hopefully we'll see you on Friday with another lawn care video. God bless you.